There is a shift. I think you see it. I see it. There is a shift in the world, in this country, the way we live, and I would say hunker down and just get ready. But I think most of us are already hunkered down and ready, as ready as we can be. Now we just have to wait for what's coming, right? Today, tomorrow, next week, 6 months from now, next year. Of course, there's talk about the lockdown. You know, are we going to see another lockdown? You know, part of me enjoyed everybody being locked down in a good way. It was nice to see the streets cleared, a few cars on the road. Um, I liked that the world didn't seem so busy. There wasn't as much travel. There wasn't as much congestion in the world. Um, you know, the downside of that is you know, you can't have one without the other. So the downside is there's nowhere to go because everything's locked down. You're in your house pretty much 24/7, right? Except to get groceries. Everyone's working from home, so if you have a family for 3 to 6 people, you have at least 4 or 5 cars in the driveway, and of course the neighbors are everyone's piled up on vehicles. So that's the downside of things. You can't go anywhere. Everybody's working from home, which just means more congestion on your street because everyone's trying to get a spot, right? But I did enjoy the lockdown. I'll be honest with you. I really did. I know for me, it didn't work-wise. It doesn't affect me as much as people that have to actually travel to work, people that worked in the restaurants, people that have to be out there. Um, you know, of course, construction crews, you know, were limited to groups of people working together, right? And you know, the guys that work out, the men and women that work outside in construction or concrete or sidewalks or in buildings, you know, they don't wear a mask. I mean, let's be honest, most of those guys are out in the heat, which I don't blame them, but try to protect yourself, you know, at all costs, at all times. But to each your own. If you don't want to wear a mask, you don't have to wear a mask. You know, just don't complain that when you get the you know what. So anyway, change is here, guys. I just until the crap hits your front door, you really don't care. You're like, I don't care that they're taking AKs, ARs. I'm not an AR, an AK kind of guy. I'm a shotgun kind of guy. And then you start seeing your ammo, the 12 gauge not on the shelves anymore. It's like, oh shit, it's affecting me too. And then you start to care. So life is funny, guys. We live in interesting times for sure, and it's changed so fast, so rapidly in a short amount of time that it's unbelievable that we're here, right? That we're at this point of what country are we in? What happened to all our freedom? What happened to people respecting other people? What happened to people not being so vocal? I mean, yes, you have the right to speak your mind, but what happened to people just leaving each other alone? You know, now you got Karens and well, I don't know what the male version is for a guy. You got Karens popping up all over the place and being the Nazi police, and you have people going up to people and just hitting them, knocking them out for no reason. I know the Asian population felt that. And then you just have people calling out other people races, and I'm just like, people, where? I mean, how do we get to this point? I mean, how do we go backwards now? And we know through life, there's no going backwards. We're never gonna see prices like we used to see them for ammo. We're never gonna see things the way they used to be, and that's why I say this is dying, guys. You know, I don't know what the new America will look like, but I sure as hell probably won't like it. But the masses are what cause the change, right? The people that are in politics, the ones that have this idea of their world, and it's raining again, they're the ones that control. They're the ones that have put everything in motion to where we're at today. So if you have anyone to thank those people. So anyway, I'm gonna head inside. It is starting to pour out here. So adios, amigos. God bless. As always, be safe. Prepare. Don't be afraid. Adios.